What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another Marvel Future Fight video. So we have a lot of new uniforms here with this update, so we'll be looking at Human Torch in this video here, but all of the Fantastic Four uniforms feel very similar, that they don't really do much for the character. They don't really change any of the skill animations, some of the buffs aren't very substantial, but anyway, let's go ahead and look at Human Torch first here. So here we have Human Torch Classic, so this is just kind of like the movie variants or the original kind of Human Torch look here, which I do like this look, I think, better than, I like that look better than the other uniforms. As you probably see, I haven't purchased any of his other uniforms because, I don't know, Human Torch just hasn't seemed to be too crazy in the game. Like, he's good for Shadowland, but that's kind of about it. So if you want a Shadowland character, that's about where he's going to be used, and I didn't see much of an upgrade between these two uniforms. That's why I never bought this uniform. I didn't see much of a difference between the two, the base and this one. So now let's go ahead and see if his second uniform is actually going to be worth it. So we have a change to the effects of his 4-star passive and his... Wait, was that his leadership or his tier 2? I don't even remember, actually. I'll need to double check that in a little bit. But he also has increased fire damage by 45%. I believe he was only 20% on this. Yeah, he's only 20% on that uniform, so we do get a buff there. His 4-star passive, we're going to have a crit rate increase by 15%, dodge by 50, and 80% chance to be immune to fire, which probably should be 100% chance to be immune to fire, but anyway, fire damage, that is. So now we've got extra dodge there, I believe, on that. I didn't really compare them too much, but none of the other uniforms changes 4-star passive, so something there is new, which I'm pretty sure it's the dodge or the crit rate, one of those two. The first skill, I don't have anything too interesting there. Second skill, same thing. Third skill, we do have a buff on the third skill here, with the increase to energy attack. Previously on his other uniform, it was only a 20% increase. Now it's a 100%. So that's a pretty big difference. We got an extra 80% energy damage here from using the third skill. The fourth skill, actually I forgot to mention, from the third skill though, one thing that is kind of weird is they removed his all defense down. I'm not really sure why they did that. He had minus 50% all defense down before. If we take a look over here, yeah, minus 50% all defense down. It does ignore immunity, so it would have worked. Oh, it's only 10% energy attack, so never mind. It's a 90% buff. Holy cow. Yeah, so it gets extra 90% energy, but I'm not sure why they took away the all defense down. Is that really gonna be too strong on this new uniform? I don't really see it, but anyway, that is not there anymore. The fourth skill, we have paralysis for 3 seconds, and then we have increased fire damage by 100%, which again, I believe is a pretty big buff. I can't remember what it was before. I think it was only like 40% or something like that. And then the fifth skill here, now we have some all defense down, but it's only minus 30%. So very weird. So we lost the all defense down on the third skill, which is his channeling skill. And then they moved it over to the fifth skill and they reduced the potency of it. So very weird, but anyway, we still have the heal, which is really good. That helps out with the survivability because Human Torch always did have good survivability, and his channeling skill is able to lock down enemies, so that made him really good in Shadowland, like I mentioned before, but not super great in World Boss content. He could do okay, but it wasn't like top tier or anything like that. It was just, getting the job done. He could do like mid stages of World Boss Ultimate, but not really high stages. And then he's got the penetration there. So yeah, if we go ahead and hop into the skill preview here, I can show you what the skill animations look like. But again, they haven't really changed. So first skill is pretty much exactly the same. Same with actually the second skill did have an iframe before in it. Maybe he added that iframe. But third skill, the channeling, exactly the same. It doesn't look like it's more hits, the same as his previous uniform, which kind of buffed up the area on this, like the width of the flame blast, whereas his base, no uniform look, I believe this was a little thinner of a kind of flame spiral there. The fourth skill, yeah, fourth skill, exactly the same. And then fifth skill, again, exactly the same. So they didn't really change much with the uniform here. They gave him more energy attack, they gave him more fire damage, but they reduced his all defense down. Yeah, so I'm not really Not really sure, but they did give him an awakening skill, so now you can use him in World Boss Legend if you so choose. If you know, Human Torch is... God, I've got a lot of big trucks driving by for some reason today. Sorry about that. Yeah, so if you wanted to use him in World Boss Legend, you now can. If you really like Human Torch or something like that, and you just wanted to try him out there. I'm not sure if he's actually going to be any good in World Boss Legend because I haven't seen any footage of him doing that, and I'm not personally going to awaken him, so I'm not going to be trying him out myself. But we can take a look at the awakening skill here. Kind of flies around to get the other Fantastic Four going, and they're really cool looking awakening skills. So I definitely like the animation. And did this apply all defense down? What did this do? Okay, so this does apply all defense down minus 60%. Maybe they did that so that you can use the awakening skill into the third skill for the channeling or something? Is that why they removed the all defense on the third skill? I guess that could be a reason. Invincibility, crit rate, we've got that. We've got accumulation on here as well. That's pretty nice. It's damage dealt, and it's 120% attack boost. Yeah, 120% attack boost. That's pretty nice. So the awakening skill looks pretty dang good. The question is, can we cancel it and still get some effects here? So let's move on over. Let's cancel. Yeah, we still get the others. We still have Invisible Woman attacking. It didn't look like Thing came in. So I guess you could do that, get the all defense down from that, and then go into your third skill for the channeling. And that's probably going to be more damage than letting the awakening skill play all the way through. I don't know, he's doing a lot of damage with that. Again, I don't plan to awaken him, but I'm just trying to get a first impression here in the skill preview. So it looks like actually the awakening skill might do more damage than the third skill. So overall, Human Torch just looks like another small power increase for him with this uniform. So now if you have his base look, then it's probably going to be worth it getting this uniform if you want to play him. Whereas before, I didn't really see much of a difference between him and his previous uniform, but now this one does a little more than uniform before it, so now I think it is a worthwhile upgrade if you want to play Human Torch from not having a uniform. But yeah, they didn't change any skill animations, they just added the awakening skill, and then a little more attack percentage, so I don't know. Anyway, that's going to be my first impressions on Human Torch here. I don't think I'm going to be picking up this uniform. Maybe if I push in Shadowland or something like that and I need another character, maybe I'll pick this up later down the line. But as of right now, I don't really have too much of an interest in picking it up. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.